All right, let's go to the top 10 favorite late-round pass catcher targets. That's a mouthful.
By the way, one of the other guys on the running back list was Keaton Mitchell, who Jay said will replace Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he's already better than him. There's a new king in Baltimore. His name is Keaton.
Keaton Mitchell, Josh Down, Rashid Shaheed, Chris Godwin, Marvin Mims, Keenan Allen, Cedric Tillman, Jalen Coker for the Cokeheads.
The Cokeheads.
Brenton Strange, Mason Taylor, and Theo Johnson here.
So these are all guys that, according to the FantasyLife.com consensus ADP, are going round 10 or later on all the major sites. That's the same with the running back list that we just showed you as well. And so we've talked about Tyler Warren quite a bit on this list, but Josh Downs, when he has a quarterback that can get him the ball, is really good. He was great with Joe Flacco last year, and given how short Daniel Jones' passes are going to be, this is a guy with the third most slot targets in the NFL last year. I think Josh Downs is a value here. He's currently going as wide receiver 50. I'm a handful of spots ahead of that.
When in doubt, just go with the talent. And we've seen Josh Downs. He's got the talent. He's had flashes when he's had competent quarterback play. And for whatever Daniel Jones isn't, he should provide at least competent quarterback play.
Any other guys on this list you guys like?
I like Mason Taylor, especially when you're talking about the Jets, and Justin Fields, who, when he was with Cole Kmet for 2 years, had him as a top 10 tight end in fantasy. And we know they don't have a top tier wide receiver too, so Mason Taylor's somebody who could come along.
Yeah, my favorite guy is Chris Godwin.
Sure.
Where he's just going too late in drafts now. And I thought it was very instructive that Todd Bowles went on radio and said Chris Godwin will return anywhere between week 2 and week 5. I thought that he was just going to be out the first 4 weeks. Apparently it's on the table. And the fact that he's not going on the PUP list is hugely instructive that they think he can be back in the first month of the season.
Yeah, Lawrence, you mentioned Mason Taylor being the number 2 pass option for the Jets. And that's where a lot of these guys are. Theo Johnson very likely is the number 2 pass option, the tight end for the Giants after Malik Neighbors, right? Keenan Allen, number 2 for after Ladd McConkey. Marvin Mims, number 2 to Cortland Sutton. These are all guys that aren't being drafted as the number 2 on good offenses, and yet they are. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.